Hey guys, Scott from aristocob.com here.
And Seth from mywieneryourmouth.com.
Together, the three of us, we are Markwood Men's Breakfast Club. Welcome back once again. Good morning, boy.
Good morning, Homer.
So, I thought I'd go ahead and tell you, as of this moment,
This one?
this moment that you're watching, I am right now in Atlanta.
If you're watching when the video posted.
Oh, that's a good point. If you're watching this the week the video posts, I am in Atlanta at a woodworking trade show, the International Woodworking Fair, or IWF. However, on Friday, I am flying up to Columbus, Ohio for the Columbus, Ohio Pipe Show. Something I've always wanted to attend. Knew nothing about it when we lived in Columbus, but really excited about heading up there. Plan on hanging out a bit with Boontar and hope to see Phil Morgan from Missouri Meerschaum, and I'm sure there are many, many others of you. If you're going to be there, leave a comment to that effect, and let's be sure we connect up with one another. I will be there in time.
And so that's what, August 26th, 27th?
26th, 27th, yep. I think it is.
The 28th is Sunday.
It's 26th. I will be there for sure in time for the get-together in the smoking area on Friday night.
The dance-off?
I hope to make it to the dance-off.
Yeah.
And pretty much all day Saturday. Now, my bride and some of our grandkids and my daughter are going to be driving up from North Carolina and meeting me there, and they're going to be doing some stuff around town and with family throughout the weekend. But
and unfortunately, I have a prior engagement for the 28th back here in North Carolina, so it just doesn't make sense for me to try to make it up.
But anyway, love to see you. Be sure to, if you don't send a comment, at least introduce yourself when we get together. Love to get to know you.
Cool.
So what you got going on?
I've got something that I have been dying to share with you guys. This is
for at least the last 3 weeks, right?
No, for much longer than that. This was a Kickstarter that I took part in, and that I think I bought the first item, I want to say in October of last year, and so almost a full year. I didn't get the product until the beginning of June, and have been keeping it in as nice of a condition as I can, so I can show.
So this is not a Yabo. You've opened this.
I have opened this. This is I'm gonna show you something. And I talked about it in the past about how I'm excited for it to get here. I'm excited, and it's just taken forever. And then once it got here, we haven't had an opportunity to film a single episode except for playing Pokemon in the car, which was totally awesome. And we're gonna do that on the way home. So I invested. I was suckered into investing into a Kickstarter, and we've talked in the past about several that we've done. This one is for a top company called Forever Spin. They're Canadian. They were on the Canadian version of Shark Tank, but I think in Canada it's Dragon's Den.
Dragon's Den?
Dragon's Den. Dragon's Den. The Dragon's Den is a UK show that is Shark Tank that's been around for a long, long time, and there are other versions of it in the US just to be different.
So this is another one of those British shows that
we stole.
Yeah,
and then made less good. A random aside, if you like Shark Tank, check out Dragon's Den. You can find full episodes on YouTube. The UK version is excellent. One of the things that I really like about it is the judges are a lot less petty, and they seem to ask true business questions. And so it's not so much about making the person who's presenting sweat as it is about really trying to, it at least appears as if it's much less reality television and much more reality.
I have read some behind the scenes information about that, and they say that those folks that are there are in front of those sharks for an hour or more.
Yeah.
And that we're seeing the best of the most exciting moments, when they're getting fatigued and
wearing them
down. But that there's a lot more to it than what we see.
Yeah. So I mean, it's the same way if you've ever watched Kitchen Nightmares. Is another example. The UK version of that is very different
Gordon
from what
Ramsay.
we get. Yeah, what we get here in the U.S.
Much better to the British version.
Much better. You know, we like to dramatize everything, all of our shows. You know, and so again, it becomes much less reality and much more reality television.
Oh yeah, Gordon Ramsay has to walk around and find the littlest bit of grime or the one piece of fruit that looks nasty and stick his finger in it. Yeah, he doesn't do that in the British show.
In the British show, he, you know, about half of the show is dedicated to him working with the chef and working with the restaurant to make it better.
Yeah, cooking.
Whereas here, I watched a show the other day that the emphasis on cooking was like 2 minutes. In fact, he didn't really work with the chef at all. It was just, here are new dishes that we're going to do, and that's it. And, you know, over 3/4 of the show is about how nasty the place is, and they do a real quick turnaround on renovation. So that is totally random. This was a Kickstarter, and they pulled me in with one purchase, and they did the Kickstarter really, really well, because they said, okay, hey, we're getting ready to process orders, and there's an opportunity here if you want to add anything on to go ahead and do that. And I was like, okay, I'll do that because it's still at a reduced cost. So I could get it at the lower cost without adding anything else on. And then later they said, hey, by the way, we have a special bonus that is open to anybody who wants to add something on. So I added something else on to get the free bonus. And so made 3 separate purchases, all sent in with this bundle. But they had something like 1,000% participation.
Right.
So they were just slammed. They're absolutely slammed.
So their goal is $10,000, and they get so many more people.
Right. So here's the bag that came in. I'm really impressed, and it wasn't, you know, beaten up like it has been over the last month and a half or 2 months. But this is from a company called Forever Spin, and these are spinning tops. So I opened up the package, and it came with this kind of parchment letter here that's really high quality. Welcome to the family. Signed.
What's going on behind us?
I don't know. It's got 2 stickers.
Frogs, I guess.
Got some stickers. Was really impressed with that. Looks nice, high quality. So then inside of this bag, I've got a bunch of these individual boxes. Now don't open that yet.
Look at this.
More boxes. More boxes.
Wow.
More boxes. So this is a free bonus, a free gift. And so inside each box is one of those little bags.
Each
so
one
everything comes in a baggie.
With their logo.
Yeah. And it's got a really nice looking keychain with their logo on the back, Forever Spin on the front.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So for something I wasn't expecting.
Nice.
Pretty nice quality.
Yeah.
I prefer a tried and true carabiner, though. So here's what I ordered initially. This is an aluminum top, and if you have seen Inception, you'll recognize the design immediately. And inside is a little note that says aluminum. Now they sell tops made of something like 20 different types of metals. So aluminum. The aluminum is a high velocity top known as one of our lightweights. It is extremely playful and easy to use, especially for upside down spins. It is one of the best tops when comparing and contrasting the different weights in any metal collection. Interesting fact, aluminum was once more precious and valuable than gold and silver.
The point of the Washington Monument is aluminum. The very, very top. At the time, it was a very precious metal.
Huh. So inside each of the top boxes is a little branded wiping cloth, microfiber. All right.
Okay.
And then another bag. And so there is
Get up on that.
my aluminum Forever Spin top. Just like out of Inception.
So you want to
hang on to that.
You want to spin that on this, or
no? Hang on to that for a second.
Okay.
So one of the things I added on, because I just thought this was super cool, is what they call the Forever Base. It has a diamond-like carbon finish on it.
Diamond-like?
It's super, super heavy duty. So on the back is a hole where you can display your top.
Okay.
So I thought, man, wouldn't that look slick on a desk?
Yes.
And you flip it over, and it has a black mirrored finish.
Ooh. That is... And a bit of a lip then.
Incredibly scratch resistant. There have been some complaints from people that have spun non-forever spin tops on here, and the finish is so hard that it's eating away at their tops. This has been the complaint.
But it's the bottom of the top.
So there's a weak spin, of course.
That's cool.
So I was thinking about adding this to my everyday carry. A lot of people have them, and I just think it's cool. So the next one I got is a stainless steel top. This is the original spinning top, the first of the Forever Spin collection. It stands out due to its minimalistic look, rust resistance, and balanced weight. It pairs well with titanium, aluminum, and magnesium tops due to its significant difference in weight. So this is stainless steel. Where'd aluminum go? So I don't know if you can see the difference in color.
Which one's which?
Aluminum, stainless steel.
I could immediately tell which one was aluminum or stainless after you told me which one was aluminum.
Oh my
weight. Gosh. Wow. This feels like it's plastic now that I have this one in my hand.
So my third one is titanium. Titanium is one of the strongest and most popular tops in the collection. It's a super metal that has the highest strength to weight ratio in the collection. Due to its excellent durability and low weight, the titanium spinning top is perfect for upside down spins, of which I've had absolutely no success.
Why would you want to spin it upside down?
Because it's just different. So this is titanium. It looks almost identical to the other two.
A little bit blue.
A little bit.
Huh. And how is it different in the way it functions?
It is weighted differently.
Or spin.
And then because I bought the titanium, top, I also got the mystery top, which is truly blue.
Ooh. So that's an anodized aluminum?
Yep.
Whew.
So I'm just really impressed with the packaging. I think it just looks really nice.
So the titanium is lighter than the stainless, and still 3 times the weight of the aluminum. Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So this was my recent purchase. I'm excited to get this onto my new desk. I haven't mastered. It's smaller than I thought it would be, but because of this, I've gotten into some of the community top communities. There's a community on Facebook.
Is there a YouTube top community?
Probably, but on Facebook there are people that both make their own tops and sell them. There are all different shapes and sizes and weights.
We will link to the YTTC in the doobly-doo. You notice it's getting darker and it's lightening here?
Yeah, I noticed that. Let's check out Dark Sky.
I'm noticing that too.
Dark Sky says we're fine. I was a little bit concerned because some of the people that got theirs before I did were complaining about the diamond finish really eating away at their top and making essentially a flat spot because it's a harder material than the top is. I haven't had that experience yet, but I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with them.
Are these available on the market now? Could we go out and buy these?
Absolutely. Foreverspin.com. This was a Kickstarter for the second batch of production. This is a new, apparently a new design or something. But again, they were being advertised that they would be released in March, and so a lot of people were miffed having to wait till June. That's the nature of Kickstarter.
Yep.
However, it is also the nature of Kickstarter that sometimes you just don't get the things that you pay for, and that I'm glad to say is not what happened here.
Yeah.
So they also have, if you have 5 of them, they've got basically an aluminum or a stainless steel base that you can store them in. So they have a full collection. Like I said, I think they've got 20 or more in their collection, which is pretty cool.
That's neat.
A lot of people use just mirrors, dollar store mirrors, as their spinning base.
Sure.
So, been excited to show these to you
Very
because
neat.
now I can take them out of the box and play with them.
Well, thank you for sharing those.
You're welcome.
I actually posted a thing on the Aristocob Facebook page when I heard that Boy was going to be buying these. I posted a link to one on Amazon that you could buy for about $2.03.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's really high quality.
Yeah. Yeah. Plastic.
No, they weren't plastic, but they're probably just really crappy.
Well, you know what we should do?
Buy one.
We should buy one. We should buy one and do a comparison.
All right, I'll do that. We'll be sure to make a note that when we record again.
Right.
About that. So next week, for you, next week we will have one that we can compare, see what we think.
Yeah, I think the aluminum is definitely the cheapest of them, and the price for it wasn't too bad.
I don't know about Dark Sky Boy, but I'm starting to think
Trust
that
me, it's fine. We're fine.
it's going to rain here in
We're
a second.
fine. But we should go ahead and get out of here anyway.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thank you for joining us once again. Check back next week when we'll compare these high-quality Canadian tops with probably one from China.
Yeah. Sounds fun to me.
See you at the pipe show, and hey, if you're at the IWF show, see if you can find me. It'd be like a Where's Waldo game.
And do you have any, the question for the week, do you have any toys or anything that you can fidget with as part of your everyday carry?
That's a good question.
And if so, share it.
All right.
Thank you.